Hey everybody, I'm Kathy Elliott, independent Nordic sales consultant, educator, here to discuss blood in a shirt. It is real. Also, I'm making this video in a live on my VIP page, so if I say hello to people, that's who I'm talking to. And so let's get to it. And this is going to be in real time, so I apologize ahead of time if this takes a bit and there's movement of the camera and everything. Okay, so here's the thing. I had food poisoning really bad about a little over a week ago, and it's left me feeling rather weird. And I also, not right away, but I dropped some weight. And so I went to my doctor like, hey, is this because of the food poisoning thing that was just kind of delayed? Does this muscle in my leg hurt because something else is going on? Like, help me out, help me out. So he said, let's take some blood. Let's make sure everything's okay. Your electrolytes are probably still really low. You might just be having a little problem with your immune system to recover. So, okay. So I coagulate really fast. Got my blood drawn. I don't even think you can see where the nurse took it. It was right there. Anyway, she put the gauze on. We were kind of laughing. She put the tape over the cross this way. I pulled my shirt down, and it lifted the gauze. Now, almost immediately I felt something wet on my arm. Thought that was weird. That maybe something on the counter was wet. Maybe, I don't know. But it only took just a moment to get downstairs into my car. And in that short time, I had a large spot of blood. Actually, it really wasn't that large. I made it larger. But it was, and then I also folded my arm, so I made a, so the main spot was right here. It was just this little bit. And I thought, oh, I don't want blood in my nice new sweatshirt. What's going on? And pulled up my sleeve, and it was stuck inside. And anyway, then I realized I was also getting blood on another part of my shirt. So I had my cup of water with me. I took my countercloth that I just happen to have in my purse. I don't normally walk around with the countercloth stuck in my purse. I got it wet, and I got my shirt wet, and that's why the blood expanded. Okay, so what we're doing here is talking about how we're going to get this out of my shirt. Now, I am a firm believer that we wash things inside out because that pushes stuff out of the fabric. Pushes it out of the fabric instead of pulling it back in. All right, so let's get to it. Let's see what we're going to do here. My sleeve wrong side out. I'm going to try to keep it marked where it's at. This side's going to be easy. This side, though, there it is. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is our Bright and White, and I already have it mixed up, but I'm a little bit low, so I might have to make more. Starting out with the Bright and White on here. I don't have our stain remover. Oh, autosave. Yeah. I missed having that come on my last autosave order, so I don't have any stain remover to try. We're going to do it this way. So I'm going to spray, and I'm sorry for everyone who sees this bottle. We don't have these blue bottles anymore, but we do have these beautiful glass Forever spray bottles. They're amazing. So I think somebody has joined us. Who's on here? Sunny, hi! Mother of a graduating senior. So I'm just spraying this on here. And if we're lucky, this blood's all going to come out. Now I know I'm not the only person that's ever had blood get on a shirt. But the first thing you can always do is get that shirt or that piece of clothing wet, because that's what's going to help break down the proteins. And if you carry, would I expect you to carry a countercloth with you? No. You know what, just a moment. Generally, I have a travel EnviroCloth in my hand. I will admit to that. I do walk around with a travel EnviroCloth in my purse often. This would have been even better because of the fibers in here. There's more of the dense microfiber than in the countercloth. But this does soak up water and soak up things really good too. So either one. If you're going to walk around with something Norwex in your pocket, in your purse, in your car, one of these two things would be the best. Okay, so I lost that major spot. All right, so I'm just gonna, so getting it wet first is really important. So what I'm gonna do now, I think I got all of it, because I know when I put it in the sink it's all gonna get wet, right? So I want it all treated. I think I'm gonna actually try here with the EnviroCloth to pull this out of the seam. Try to be as close as I can. Check it out. So again, this is just our bright and white all-purpose cleaner. You use this straight in your washer. It comes in this can of powder, and you can use it as a pre-treat. Amazing. Okay, I gotta find the rest of it. It's all, it looks like it's, I don't know. This is the thing with doing things on the camera, with lighting. Trying to make sure you can see it. My eye can see right here. Right here is the red spot. So I'm not sure how well. Maybe if I back up some, I put my hand underneath of it. There, I think now maybe you can see it too. That's where my hand is. Right here. That's the spot. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my sleeve right side out just so we can see it from this side too. You can probably see there. Now you can really see where the blood stain is. All right. Well, hopefully it's not a stain. Hopefully it's just an area. And like I said, I'm a firm believer of washing fabrics inside out. Just spraying it on there as much as I want. Now I'm going to turn it back wrong side out. And I'm going to scrub it. And I'm going to just show you scrubbing it in the sink. Now I'm also, make sure I have this, using this utility brush. So I'm going to now turn my camera and we're going to go to the sink here. Hopefully we can see. Hopefully my camera doesn't, my phone doesn't fall out of the holder. Hold on, phone. All right. Really wanting I can't really even see where it's at here on the seam. So I think those spots are already, I think that part's already out. What do we think? What do we think? Okay, so I'm going to go back up here. My purpose here is that I'm trying to push it out of the fabric, push it down out. So when it's rinsing, it's going to just flush right on out of my shirt. Here's that side. Is that the right side or is it this side? Which side was it? I don't see it. I am elated. I am so elated. This is a special sweatshirt that I purchased to help support a special doctor who takes care of women during their breast cancer journey. She's had a lot of battle up against the insurance companies. So anyway, I'm looking. I don't know if I think this was the spot. How well can we see that? Oh, I see a little bit right here. Can you see that? How well can you see that? It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me pull the camera up a little more to get... There you can see it right there. There's a little bit, or no, that's the fuzzy. Where'd that go? Oh, it's right here. I still don't think you can see what I can see. Oh, there. Can you see that little line right there? There's just a little bit there. So I'm looking it over. Yay, I'm so excited. So I am very pleased with that. I feel like I can get the rest of that out really easy. And I'll just show you my sweatshirt. It's Dig Deep. Dr. Potter. Dr. Potter, I saved my sweatshirt. So, there you go. Again, all I used was the Bright and White. And honestly, I thought if I needed to, because the Biozyme dish soap, it has the enzymes to eat up things. I thought if I really needed to go at this, that if the all-purpose, making that into the all-purpose cleaner didn't work, that then I would try the Biozyme. And I even had my laundry detergent up here if I needed to make a paste. Like, I was prepared to do more than just the Bright and White made into the all-purpose cleaner using the utility brush. And honestly, getting it wet right away, not letting that blood dry up and set in, getting it wet even though it's spread, you know. And I'll tell you, I wore my sweatshirt all day yesterday after going to the doctor. I'm like, I am not changing my clothes. I'm going to wear this. It was pretty faded, you know. I mean, it was a big, only if somebody looked at me. And if they did, then, you know, they didn't know when it happened, right? So, and I was home most of the day doing stuff, cleaning around the house. So I didn't really care. It's just another reminder, though, why we should travel with our Enviro. So either having a travel Enviro cloth or the counter cloth handy in your vehicle, handy in your backpack, handy into something that you travel around with. And water, because water in a cloth pretty much got that blood out yesterday. And then so it's been in here, because it's what time? It's 9:45 right now. I was at the doctor's 11:30, so almost a full 24 hours had that sat before I treated it. And I don't know what that is. I am going to go after that. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what I touched. But anyway, I don't want that on there either. So, I'm very pleased that it is out before I put it through the laundry. And it's going to look great when it comes out of the laundry. Well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for doing magic with me. Norwex magic. It always works. Well, have a great day. Today is Tuesday. And the day of making this video is voting day. So just a reminder to go out and vote. Have a great day, everybody.